Hey, greetings YouTube, performance reviews where I give you the review from the technician's point of view. These are going to be my top 5 picks for cordless vacuum cleaners in 2020 going into 2021. If you're new to the channel, I'm a seasoned vacuum technician and I also work in manufacturing and design, so my input's going to be a little bit different than the average influencer, industry shill, and shilling is something that goes on in the industry in an almost unbelievable level. I think this has to do with people's ignorance about vacuums. There aren't really a lot of vacuum experts, per se. Warning, this video might be a harsh reality for some of those people who have only seen vacuum ads. There will be no shilling or stay-at-homes in this particular video. A lot of people are going to expect certain machines in this video, like the Dyson V11, which is particularly underpowered and one of the worst cordless handheld vacuums I've actually tested or used. I will not be recommending companies that have a horrible reputation for service either. Now, these aren't going to be in any particular order because everybody's house is different. What might work in somebody's house with wood floor might not work in somebody's house that has wall-to-wall carpet mostly. So keep in mind your flooring type is going to widely decide which one of these is best for you. Another factor is battery life versus the size you're cleaning. Obviously, if you're cleaning 5,000 square feet versus cleaning 800 square feet, it's going to be very different. And lastly is region. We get completely different vacuums in the US than, say, Japan or Europe or China or Australia. I also have full-length reviews on all these machines I'm about to mention, so without further ado, number 5 is the Hoover ONEPWR Cordless Upright, known as the Evolve or sometimes the Evolve Pet. And yes, ONEPWR is spelled wrong. Now, this little upright stands up by itself, uses Hoover's ONEPWR ecosystem, and is overall a great little package. It has a large dust cup, and the brush roller can be shut off for hard floor use, which is excellent. And it's lightweight in the hand, keeping the weight down towards the floor where you want it. It's not an awkward stick vac. It's really one of my favorite machines I've used. It's easy to maintain, and it's also backed by Hoover's warranty. Its one downside is filtration, which is pretty bad. It doesn't have any sort of exhaust filter, so if you have allergies, scratch this one off your list. But if you just have an apartment and no allergies, this is a pretty good little vacuum. I'll be putting links below to the different vacuums in this video as well. Number 4 is the LG A9 stick vacuum. This is perhaps the most powerful stick vacuum I've tested to date. It definitely beats some of the competition out. This is one I expected to give a scathing bad review for and actually really liked at the end of the day. Unlike the competition, you just have to press a button to keep it on. There's a device to compact the dirt if needed, and it comes with plenty of accessories and a stand. It comes with 2 batteries which last 7 to 10 minutes on high, and on high you get an amazing amount of suction for a handheld unit. Really, one of the only downsides, again, is this is bagless, though this does have an exhaust HEPA filter, which means if you go outside to empty it or you have somebody else empty it for you, you might be able to get by with allergies, but still not as recommended as some of the other bagged vacuums in this category. Unfortunately, there's no way to stop the brush on hard floor, so if you have delicate wood floor, I wouldn't recommend it for that. Synthetic floors, tile, carpet, no problem. Card and a link below to my full review on this machine. Number 3 is a cordless version of a traditional plug-in machine, the oreck/Hoover ONEPWR bagged upright. Other than warranty and a brush roller, these are basically the same machine. Oreck, TTI, Hoover, they're all owned by the same company, including the company that owns Milwaukee Power Tools. So they've had a lot of development with cordless technology. They're definitely one of the industry leaders, if not the industry leader in cordless technology. One of the reasons I recommend this machine is it's based on the Oreck XL21. This almost 20-year-old design has proven itself over time to be a reliable, solid vacuum design. By taking the cord off this vacuum and putting a battery and a DC motor in its place, it's really a win. There's also a long lifestyle belt, and the machine's very lightweight with a large dust bag. Now, if you're not familiar with this vacuum bag, it's self-sealing, easy to change, and economical. Vacuum bags are also easier to maintain and do cost less to maintain at the end of the day than bagless machines. With its lineage of machines lasting 10 to 20 years, I would expect this to be a long-lasting cordless vacuum that's easy to maintain. Whether you buy the Hoover or the Oreck version, this sporty machine will satisfy you for years to come. Coming in at number 2 is the Cordless Henry. which is a classic machine, again also turned cordless. Again, going on an already time-tested design, Henry might look silly, but he's a very serious little package with a full array of accessories, 2 batteries, with 20 to 25 minute run times on high. With the versatility of a canister, you can get under and above things you can't get with a lot of other machines. He's ideal for hard floors, but he will clean area rugs and low-pile carpet with ease as well. Having a hose is one of the most underrated features on a vacuum cleaner today. This makes him ideal for cars, especially if you live in a city with a complex that doesn't have a plug where you can go vacuum your car in. His self-sealing HEPA flow bag makes him a breeze to maintain. Filtration is adequate for most allergy sufferers. His pickup and power results really were amazing. He's still one of the most powerful cordless machines we've tested to date. He comes equipped with a Bissell work style floor tool, which can be switched out for any standard 1.25" fitting. If you have under 2,000 square feet and mostly hard floors and area rugs, I would highly recommend this option. This is also the only vacuum I've reviewed that has gotten my wife's seal of approval. This is because Henry Cordless is the lightest machine to use in terms of felt weight in the hand, and also the quietest cordless I've tested. Please check out my full review in the links below to Henry Cordless. Now, number 1, you may not have heard of Lindhaus unless you are in the commercial cleaning business, but Lindhaus is a giant manufacturer of vacuum cleaners. Lindhaus is out of Italy, though they import all of their machines to the US, again, mostly known in the commercial side of things, but they make some fantastic products. As you can see, this machine was designed from the ground up to be a cordless, full-size upright in a compact package. This is one of the few cordless options that is a full-featured machine. It has a hose, it has the ability to do both hard floor and carpet. It's got a high-flow HEPA self-sealing bag along with an actual HEPA filter, so this is probably the best filtering of all of the cordless options available right now. Lindhaus makes all their motors in-house, which is really cool, so it is a unique power plant powering this machine. This machine has a full set of onboard tools, both a dusting brush, crevice tool, upholstery tool. On the back side, you can see it has a nice stretch hose to get in tight places, along with the battery. The battery run times are between 30 and 40 minutes, one of the longest in the industry. In classic Lindhaus style, it's easy to maintain, with toolless access to everything you might need, like the brush roller and the hose. With everything being made with commercial applications in mind, this is a long life, durable machine. It's also one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful, cordless vacuum I've tested to date. Unlike the others, you will have to go to your local dealer to get one of these. That's right, one of my top recommendations I can't even give you a link to. Holding true to my original statement that there'd be no shilling in this video. Going to take a few seconds to discuss the white elephant in the room. No, not the V11. No, not the Regina that never came out. First, the Miele. Why the Miele was well built, they really were showing off last-gen vacuum technology for a premium price, which is unusual for Miele. Usually you get what you pay for with Miele. Not with the stick vacuum. In fact, a lot of the $500 models don't even have HEPA filtration. Furthermore, the thing is so underpowered you can't actually use a lot of genuine Miele accessories with it, even though they'll fit and lock in place. That's why I rolled it off this list. When I said no shilling, I meant no shilling. Lupe, just like Dyson, sent their products to a bunch of influencers and creators. As a result, they've gotten mostly positive press. They also got very cocky and released a lot of technical data about the machine. From this, I can tell you things don't look good. You can really see a lot of design flaws, specifically with the nozzle or cleaner head, which has 2 rotating brushes, which historically has been a horrible idea. If you look closely and know what you're looking for, you can see this anemic brush roller. You can clearly see it doesn't have the suction or airflow distributed right in the nozzle to clear all this debris. By publishing these details, we can see that this is a less than adequate machine. All this is not surprising when you learn that these are 2 Dyson engineers that got canned. Now, I have reached out to Lupe to try to get a unit for review to give them the benefit of the doubt, and only getting a bot in response. Like a lot of things on Kickstarter, we're going to pass on them for now. Thanks for watching the Performance Review's Top 5 Cordless Vacuums of 2020 going into 2021. Please subscribe, comment below. I hope I've introduced you to some new products you haven't heard of. If you have heard of them and have them, I'd love to hear from you as well. Have a wonderful day.